Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to flip number 82. We're in February. This is where we left off on the last flip through. So let's see what's going on here. So Saturday, yeah, everybody stayed home because we were cleaning because my in-laws were coming. The story behind that is that once or twice a year, depending on their work schedules, they travel and work. So they work at the same place my husband works, and but they travel to and from places to work. They're contract workers. So they were coming into town, and usually when they come to stay with us, it's either once or twice a year, and it could be for a month, up to 2 months, up to 3 months. I think one year they were here a total of 6 months, depending. Yeah, so we were busy cleaning the house from top to bottom. And the day before, while I was outside cleaning the back patio, our picnic table, or not picnic table, but it's like a dining table, and it's really heavy, like metal. And I was cleaning it rather quickly, and I snapped my thumb on one of the metal chairs, and boy, did it ever hurt. So, anyway. Many hands make light work. So, yeah, we were all helping. Everyone was doing something. So Big Handsome was cooking up some meals for when they came. He was in the kitchen and cleaning the kitchen as he went. And he also went in and helped my son clean up the shower because living in the country, we live on well water. And so the water is very hard and it ruins a lot of stuff with the calcium deposits and all that kind of stuff. And we don't like soft water, so we deal with it. Anywho. Beauty Queen was in charge of the rest of the bathroom. She was in charge of dusting the house and mopping the house. Sunshine was in charge of his bedroom in case we were having extra visitors down and somebody needed to stay in his room. He was cleaning the shower, which was a monumental task. And then he was in charge of vacuuming the house. So I was in charge of Mama and Papa's bedroom, top to bottom, cleaning the windows, the dog art, and doing up all the laundry. And then let's see. Oh, this night Beauty Queen and her boyfriend went down to a place in the Florida Keys, way down in Marathon, I think it is. It's called the Square Grouper. So they went down there to celebrate Valentine's Day early. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. This day here, as a reward for everybody cleaning all weekend long, we went out as a family to Bonefish Grill. They actually have a brunch, which I didn't know about, and it was very good. We had something that they call, what's it called? Bang Bang Shrimp. Bang Bang Shrimp. I'm sure I wrote it here. Oh, Eggs Benedict, and it was delicious. So we had brunch with the family, and then right around that area, they have one of my husband's favorite stores, which is Home Goods. So we needed a quilt for our bed that we have yet to get for down in the Keys. We're minus one bed, and so yeah, we need to order the bed, but, well, we've got a quilt when we have the bed. So did that. And I love using like packaging, for ephemera. And so this was a packaging from a lovely Indian hand-carved, what was it called? Like a mirror, a full-length mirror that we got for my daughter. So I stuck that in there. Very pretty. And my husband also got me a beautiful candle lantern, an Indian candle lantern. And he actually hung it in my art room, and it looks gorgeous. So, yeah. And then Mama and Papa came down around dinner time. So yeah, that night we had pizza and we watched Crossing Jordan on Netflix. And yeah, so it was nice to see them again. They might be here for about 2 months, I think, altogether. And then February 13th, I decided not to color either one of these pages, I don't think, because they were just so colorful already. This, I got a lovely postcard from Sweet Mamie and the Adirondacks, and I know you've already heard the story, so I won't get that into it. One moment, please. Come, please. No, thank you. Come. Thank you. Stay in here. I'm so sorry. Okay, so where were we? Oh, the Adirondack. She sent me this postcard and it was so lovely. No, Roxanne. Please forgive me. Oh, and my dogs. It just conjured up this beautiful memory of a summer I spent in New York and went camping in the Adirondacks with my husband and his great aunt and uncle. That summer, his great aunt taught me how to quilt, and it was just such a lovely memory. So I loved getting this. I loved it. And then art is everywhere. This is actually a picture from a water bottle that I had purchased for $1. And I purchased the water bottle specifically for this artwork. Kind of reminds me of a Brito piece, but it's not. It's from another artist. So yeah, let's see. I spent most of my day again catching up on Phobo pages. Not much else. Big Handsome came home and hung my lantern up for me. Yeah. Oh, that night too, it was the weirdest thing. I was talking with my mother-in-law in the kitchen, and I was sitting on the bar stool, and all of a sudden I just felt very faint. Like if I was already sitting down, for crying out loud, but I just felt like, I don't know, like all sweaty and weak, and like if I didn't like go lay down, I was gonna fall down. And even my mother-in-law was like, "Are you okay? You don't look so good," because the color had like drained from my face. So yeah. Anyway, I went. It was time for me to go to bed anyway, so I went into bed and everything was fine. But I don't like that feeling. It's just not fun, you know. And then this day here, I've already mentioned some of these things, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but this is a picture of Lima, Peru, and their llamas. Well, actually, their llamas' butts. Anyway, this has to do with my niece. She's turning 16 in a few days, and she will be going on a missions trip to Peru this summer. And yeah, it'll be a great experience for her. So inside the envelope is like the information and the pledge card and all of that stuff. We were very blessed to be able to help her out financially in order for her to get to go. If she meets her, you know, financial whatever it is, you know, like the however much money they need to raise. So we were thankful that we were able to help her in that area. And then Grow Old With Me, The Best Is Yet To Be. This was Valentine's Day. And you know, my husband and I, we really don't celebrate all too much like holidays. The only holidays we really celebrate are Christmas, if we do anything. You know, obviously we have Christmas, you know, but excuse me. But yeah, like Valentine's Day, birthdays, all those things, you know, we just don't do much for. And my guess is because he pretty much makes every day Valentine's Day for me. So I don't feel the need for him to, you know, do anything special, you know, because every single day is special for us. So anywho, on top here is the love note that he had written me that morning. So it was very sweet. And he's specifically talking about how, like, you know, we don't need only one day a year to remember our love for each other. And then Faith, Hope, and Love from Corinthians. I had these in my stash. And they're just hearts cut out of book text with ink tents and a baby wipe to spread the color. And I wrote the words on there. And then I was working in my art room doing a few pages. I was trying really hard to think on my husband's love letter and not on having a bed day, which I ended up not having. So that was good. That was very good. And then this is the last page of this flip because I have not done the 16th, which is today. So on this page, there's a lot to go over. I was busy. Okay, so I started off. Now this time my car was in the shop. For criminy sakes, I don't know what is going on with the vehicles in this house. There was something wrong with my fuel solenoid, something, I don't know. So started out busy because I had to go into town with my son to his class. I sat in the car while he had his 50-minute class, and because I needed him to take me over to the shop afterwards to pick up my car. So while I was waiting, I cut more tabs out of painted file folders. I always bring my bag of tricks with me wherever I go, so I always have something to do. And then after that, we kind of split ways, my son and I did. And I went out to Michael's to see if I could get watercolor paper. And finally, they had watercolor paper in stock. So I stocked up on some of that. They still didn't have the washi boxes. And that afternoon, my poor big handsome, he had 2 more MRIs that day. So I really hope that they shed some light on what's going on. And then these things, be still and know. And this says, pray about everything. Do not worry. I thought that was so cute. Those are these here. I only have one of these because they are super dang expensive. But I will use every bit of it in here. And I had a coupon. So I'm not one to really buy stickers. I'm not one to really buy embellishments unless I'm buying them for Happy Mail. But those I really, really liked. So I went ahead and got them. And then this is just some MRI humor. If my poor big handsome has one more MRI, he's going to stick to the fridge. Oy. And then this was an About Me card. It was funny because I wasn't intending on doing this, but I needed a flippy-do so that I could put in some more stuff. I had a lot of flips on this page. So these are the different things about me. I'm sure you can read them. And then I had gotten the incredible Jane Davenport pen. I don't know if it's focused or not. Incredible. Yeah. Anyway, it's a fountain pen. Can you see it there? There you go. And it is lovely. I do enjoy it very much so. And so when I got home, I did my first sketchy sketch just of a girl. And I've never just sketched with ink alone. Whenever I paint faces or do my girls, I always do it in pencil first because, you know, I, like many, have this fear of making a mistake and needing an eraser and all that kind of stuff. But this was the first one I did in just ink. So I think she came out okay. And then this down here is an elephant that I did again with the Jane Davenport pen. I think he came out fairly well. And again, I photocopy all of these. This is actually the original of the elephant. And this was one of the photo challenges on the My Year 2017 art journaling group. And then this was another weekly challenge, the photo challenge that I did with this pen, the Incredible pen, but I also added water to it. And that's my only drawback with that pen. I love the way it writes and I love the way it sketches and all of I love that. But it's not indelible. So yeah, I might have to search for a fountain pen like with carbon ink or something like that that is waterproof. But yeah, I had a great time doing all that. And so that is my page for the 15th. And I still need to do the 16th, which is today, the day that I'm filming. So I will say goodbye and I will thank you for sharing your time with me. And I will wish you a good day and I hope you have a great week. I will see you next time.